On today's video, we're going to look at New Orleans Saints news and rumors, and the guy that we're going to be talking about is Michael Thomas. Thomas was one of these players where entering the 2020 season, he had high hopes, especially coming off a credible season where he won Offensive Player of the Year with 149 catches. So the latest on Thomas is this, and this one comes from Sean Payton. I love the way that Payton talks sometimes. So far, so good when asked about how's Michael Thomas's ankle doing. So he missed most of the 2020 season with that ankle injury, and all good news is he is on track to start week 1, which everyone that's watching, everyone that's a fan of not only the Saints but a fan of football is hoping the best for this kid since he's coming to the NFL since 2016. He's been a top 5 receiver. I know he's got the nickname Slant Boy, but hey, if you're going to run slants and you're going to be open every single time with Drew Brees, guess what I'm going to do? Continue to run slants. But we do have a little bit of a, I'll say, update on the ankle. But the reason why this is such an interesting story is because we're going to backtrack a little bit. Remember the report that came out with Michael Thomas played through a torn ankle ligament? I know I do. And then on January 19th, Adam Schefter said off-season surgery on that ankle is likely. For whatever reason, Thomas, he elected to not have surgery. Now, if I had to guess, either the Saints medical team said, you don't need to have it. Maybe Thomas was like, I don't think that I personally need to have it. I'm going to have a full off season and be ready to go. But what concerns me is we are sitting here in the middle of June and we're still talking about Michael Thomas and we're still talking about this ankle injury. That would make me pretty nervous as well, especially since he just signed a major deal a year ago. So what I want you guys to do now is go down in the comments section and let me know your panic meter. So essentially, how worried are you about Thomas's ankle? If you're not worried at all, that would be a 0 on the meter scale. If you're freaking out, pulling out your hair, it's going to be a solid 10. So how worried about Thomas's ankle are you? I'm going to go right here in the middle. I'm going to be a solid 5 on the panic meter because if it was any other player minus Michael Thomas, maybe Alvin Kamara you could throw in there as well. But if it's just an ankle and all the reports seem pretty positive, I'm not going to be too worried. But he did just miss a major part of the season, and he's one of your top 3 players on your team. So that's the reason why I'm going to be around a 5. But the other part is this. The training staff, they're still going to be monitoring Thomas's ankle. And I was on social media, and I saw some people, freaking out a little bit about this. But again, it's Michael Thomas. I mean, when you pay somebody $100 million, essentially, you're going to have a microscope on that ankle. I think they're just doing all the right things. But the one part that I really did like in this report that I saw, Thomas has been cleared for full contact at camp. You and I both know, if there was even just a little bit of chance that Thomas wasn't going to be healthy or wasn't going to be able to rock and roll, there'd be no contact whatsoever. I don't think they'd put a red jersey on him like they do for some of the quarterbacks. But he's a very important player, and the fact that he's been cleared for full contact makes me breathe a little bit easier. So he is 28 years old, 40 catches, 438 yards last season, and no touchdowns. Obviously, those are some pretty eye-popping stats considering the fact that in 2016, this man, as a rookie, put up 92 catches, over 1,000 yards, 9 touchdowns. Then in 2017, got even better with 104 grabs, over 1,200 yards. 2018, 125 catches, 1,400 yards, 9 touchdowns. And how did he just put the cherry on top? 2019, 149 catches, set the new NFL record, beating Marvin Harrison's old record, which I think, again, is very, very impressive. And again, he won the Offensive Player of the Year. So after seeing all these stats here, what I'm really curious about is what you guys think Thomas is going to do this upcoming season. Because obviously there's no more Drew Brees. You're either going to have Jameis Winston or Taysom Hill throwing him the rock. So project his 2021 stats. I want you to let me know how many targets, how many receptions, how many yards, and how many touchdowns Michael Thomas has this upcoming season.